This is Decimal, and today I want to show you how I made this theme song for an upcoming game that I've been working on for 5 years. So that's basically the riff, and I'm going to break down how I did this, and it was all using the Blackbox. Yes. So basically on this row at the bottom are all my drums. So if I turn these two off, you can hear the drums. So that's crash. This should be the kick. Snare. And at the end of the snare line, there's like a double tap. And then this is just hi-hats. So that breaks down the drums. Basically, I'm just using a bunch of samples here. And the drums are coming from the digitone. So I recorded samples from the digitone, and that's for the kick and the snare. For the synth sequence over here, I'm using a synthesizer sample from the Juno 106. So I actually went to the Swiss Museum of Electronic Music in Switzerland, and I recorded a ton of samples. There's actually a sample pack that you can download right now, so I'll leave a link up above and in the description. We have over here, the next part of the puzzle is the bass line. So I have this bass sample here. Go in here, you can adjust the settings. So sometimes if the level's too low or something, so I adjust the level up a little bit, but I didn't do too much to this this bass sound. It's a pretty simple line. Dun, 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 dun. So that's the bass line. So I also have effects going to the synth line here. So I have reverb that's going on top of the Juno 106 sample, which is that. So one of the ways that I like to compose a song like this, I will start by just doing something simple and being like, oh, that sounds good. So I'm like, okay, that sounds good. So what I'll do is I'll live record it. After live recording, I'll start adjusting, because I'll be like, you know what, maybe it'll sound better with, adding another note to it. So, and then before you know it, you get something like that. So I don't know, it's hard to explain. I do things very intuitively. So I know everyone has different workflows, but that's the way I came out with this riff, is just start with something that sounds good, something simple, and then move on from there. The bass line came afterwards. So yeah, I was just imagining how would I play bass guitar over that riff. And I thought of, not to make it too busy, but keep it simple. So it's a lot of repeating notes. The last two notes sort of follow a similar riff as the last two notes of the synth line. So that's something to consider as well. The crash at the beginning, I think, helps a lot. It helps establish that, yes, we're at a new bar, and I'm not really composing a whole song. I'm basically just need a little snippet of a theme song for the game that I'm working on. So that is why the crash is important. And the vibes, as you can tell, I'm sort of going for a 70s synth wave, 70s, 80s synth wave sort of vibe. And using a Juno 106 sample helps a lot. I just wanted to show you guys the process of how I made that riff for my game. So yeah, and if you guys are interested in checking out the game, it's called the Indigo Parallel. I'll end this video with some gameplay and the theme music. Thank you for watching this video. I hope some people found this interesting. There's so many different ways that you can make music for games and for TV shows and for short films and for yourself. And a device like this can be the answer to that. With some good samples and some patience, it can be done. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope you will you know, check out my game, maybe wishlist it, and subscribe to the channel. So thank you very much for watching. Peace out.